Welcome to the Singleback Season 2 Week 7 podcast. I'm your host, Cousin Man, aka Big Cuz, and I'm here to bring you the league news, the big runners, the forefront runners, the big stats, all the other good stuff. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive in it. First thing first, we're gonna dive into are the AFC and NFC offensive and defensive players of the season thus far for me. We're gonna start with the AFC side of things. Let's see what we have. And this one was a pretty easy one. I had to give it to Tua Tagovailoa. It's really no questioning. I checked out all the other stats from running back, receivers, all other quarterbacks, and right now he's just looking like the MVP of the league. This year we don't have the old Titans user because he for sure was running them stats up, probably had 15 to 2,000 yards with Derrick Henry before this, but he's out of the league now. It is what it is. We got people commit league suicide every season, and that's just what it is. We keep replacing them, we keep it moving. Matter of fact, if y'all have partners that want to get in and get this work too, as long as they're competitive, bring them in. But it's not about them, it's about Tua. Tua, because of your MVP-like stats, leading the league in passing yards, all the touchdowns, minimum picks, you are my AFC Offensive Player of the Month. Congratulations to you. What I will say is a heavy front runner, but he just don't have the same amount of yards as you, but he is so efficient. That boy Joe Burrow, quietly 15 touchdowns and only one pick. What does that tell you? If they lose a game, it's not because of this man. He's not making mistakes. But again, the award goes to Tua Tagovailoa. On the defensive side of things for the AFC, I went straight to the sacks, and it's nice to see an old man Von Miller out here balling like he's doing for his age in his 11th season. But man, I gotta give it to the youngest buck on the scene, Adam Anderson. What's so cold about this man? Cause this motherfucker came straight out of Georgia, so you already know he was coming with that heat. You already know what he was about. But this is a rookie with only 2 less sacks than the leading sack leader in the league, the number 1 tackle for loss guy in the AFC, and also the number 1 in forced fumbles in the AFC. And this is a rookie. This is what you call a generational talent in Adam Anderson. And Bills, y'all better not never let that man go. I look forward to seeing him with a $230 million fully guaranteed contract, just like Mr. Watson. So Adam Anderson, congratulations. You are the AFC Defensive Player of the Month. Now on to the NFC side of things. This was pretty for it really wasn't hard to see, that boy Wild Matt Cassidy. Now I don't know if he came with that name or was changed to the name, but the boy is damn sure living up to it. I like to call this man the Tasmanian Devil because he's shaking, bake, spin, and juke, but you not taking him down. 1,400 rushing yards and 18 touchdowns already. Now let's look at passing wise. This man almost has the same amount of rushing yards as most people have passing in the NFC, and almost more touchdowns than most people too. So yes, it wasn't a question for it. The wild man, Matt Cassidy, Tasmanian Devil, man, you balling out as a rookie. So go ahead and get that man a new contract early. He is the NFC Offensive Player of the Month. Keep balling, boy. On down to the defensive side of things. This was really straightforward as well. Daniel Hunter, his whole team is looking very hungry, but this defense they putting it all on this man's shoulders. We are just almost at the midpoint of the season. He has 10 sacks already, man. 10 sacks, that's what most people get in a season. And he's also number 2 in the NFC as far as, he has 2 less, tackles for loss. I don't know, I lost that brother on that. I might be a little off on that. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. It wasn't the tackles for loss. He's number 2 in forced fumbles. You know, I love to see defensive guys who's not just a one-trick pony who can do multiple things. He's number 2 as far as forced fumbles. And again, his first trick with the sacks, he's crazy with it. So congratulations to you. You are the NFC Defensive Player of the Month. Now, before we start to get into these team stats, I just want to do just a special mention, just a special shout out real quick to 2 teams, man. These are the real front runners. They looking like the ones out here. You got the Panthers at 6-0, and you got the Colts at 7-0. Now these boys, they looking like the ones. They looking like the ones. The Panthers, matter of fact, I got to give him a big shout out because he played the Steelers last week. Steelers has the number 1 defense in the NFL as far as least points allowed, and the Panthers came in and got it done and won by 1 touchdown, and they ended the game with, I want to say, maybe 10 seconds left, but it was a damn good game. But for him to pull it off, I got to give him his props on that. The Steelers, you know, he talked up. Hell, why am I speaking in third person? I talked up, you know, an ass whooping that my ass couldn't cash. Straight up. So I got to give you your shout out, Panthers, and I got to give you your shout out, Colts. But honestly, I don't think y'all are the one just yet. Y'all doing your thing. Please make a fool out of me, but I'm just not sold on it yet. I'm looking at both of y'all divisions, and I gotta say, y'all playing a lot of cupcakes. You know, let's go down the list of these cupcake guys, man. You got the NFC South. Let me go tap into it real quick, because I'm telling you, y'all looking good. Y'all doing what you're supposed to do. If you play a bad team, beat them because they bad. You got Saints right now. D-Lo, I understand it's your first season into this shit. I don't know if you tanking for Bryce Young, but hey, we're going to need to see some competitiveness. If not this year, then next year. Falcons, I don't know what's going on with you. I guess you're still going through the Matt Ryan woes. Ain't no telling. Bucks. This man, hell, I can't explain how he be ducking and dodging trying to get his festival. Make sure y'all hit this man up to play. I'm willing to put a bounty on the Bucks head, because I'm going to tell you, he ain't that dude. So Panthers, you balling, but you got a good 6 cupcake games in your division. AFC wise, where's that guy? Same thing, man. These 2 definitely cupcakes. Jags, I can't say that about him. I can't say that about him. He might be your only competition, but if he's your only one, I'll check out your schedule, Colts, and it's looking like you're going to have that number 1 seed, man. You know, but again, make a false believer, you know, make me a believer, because right now I think y'all going to have great records, but I don't see y'all winning the big games. If you want to talk about who's really doing some things as them sleeper teams who I really got in the big dance, then we got to head over to the team stats. Now, again, offensive wise, it's nice to see, points per game with the Panthers. Again, you done play a couple of cupcakes. Dolphins, I see you balling, man. Again, you got the MVP of the league going. This is nice to see. Defensively, you're showing again people like the Colts leading the interceptions to show how he's actually making it happen. But where I think the real game changers and where show what's really going on is the conversions, dog. How often are you able to stay on the field when it gets tough? Now, see, check this out. This is the stats. This is my sleepers right here. It's crazy to say because they won the Super Bowl, but the Giants, they're a sleeper team. He don't talk too much. He just go to work. Vikings, sleeper team. He don't say too much, just go to work. Dolphins with Tua, which I believe will be the MVP of the league. They just do the work. Why? Because they all lead in third down percentages. You got to look at it. Why is this stat so important? Anybody can take their ass to YouTube and go in free agency to get you a 97 speed receiver and learn how to one play touchdown your way all the way to the playoffs. But when you find those players that take away those one play touchdowns, where it matters is the X's and the O's. And that's what this is. Your third down percentages and how you are able to stay on the field. Your red zone efficiency, again, Vikings, showing you again how you're able to score when you are in the red zone. So my sleeper picks, man, NFC, man, it's really hard to say it ain't the Giants, but I got to do a two-way, the Giants or the Vikings. Y'all my sleepers for the NFC, man. And as far as the AFC go, my money is on the Dolphins. I can't wait to see this man play. I need to see you stream your shit. So that's what I want y'all folks to do. I'm gonna put up a poll and y'all can give me y'all sleeper. Y'all can give me your vote on who y'all believe are the sleepers of the league. Also, other questions need to be answered. Who's gonna be the last undefeated team? The Colts or the Panthers, man? And this is what I love to see, just competitive, competitive guys. Everybody else continue to ball. Everything's kind of in the mix. Everything will shake out in the next few weeks, man. What I like to say is y'all continue to ball out, continue to grind, continue to stay active. If you have people that want to rock with the league, come on, get them in here. If you love the show, tell your friends. If you don't, then you probably trash anyway, so we ain't worried about you. Y'all have a good day.